Well guys, this is something new today, and no, it's not the Glock 34, but it is these North Forest Arms dual picture sights. Dual picture, so we have our iron sights right here, but they are better and different than anything you've tried before, because some sights are made for rapid acquisition, you know, for that self-defense low light thing, and some are made for precision. But now we have both. We have a rapid acquisition with a precision sight because it's a dual sight picture thing. And it's pretty cool, and you're gonna wanna check it out. Unless you're new to shooting, you know that Glock sights suck. Not only that, just Glock sights, but a lot of sights in general. Iron sights are lacking. They haven't improved in the last 100 years much, until now. North Forest Arms dual picture sights kinda changes things where we can have speed and accuracy because we have two sight pictures. They didn't try to just make one sight picture that, oh yeah, that'll work kind of for this and that. No, it's like, okay, if we need to be fast, we can use this sight picture. If we need to be precise, we can use the other. We'll start off with traditional sight pictures, all right? This is what I teach with the kids at marksman camp. You have your rear sight, you have your front sight, you line them up, equal height, equal light across the top, right? And if we take our target, if we wanted to shoot, we would do this. Okay, it works, but it's plastic junk on a Glock. So if we wanted to be faster and more precise, I made my own cards. We have our rear sight of our North Forest Arms. You notice it has a big gaping hole, kind of like a ghost ring. And then our front sight also has a tritium insert, just like the rear one does on both sides. And if we want to be fast, we have that big hole that our eye naturally wants to put something in the center. So we line up all three dots and we're good to go. We start pressing the trigger, we get rounds on target. Say we want to be more precise though. It's hard to do with a big honking, a dot sight or anything. We go ahead and go to our equal height, equal light with this small stem on the front side across the top. And now we can be precise as well. So then we can cut our bullseye in half with that and then make precise shots. So it's the best of both worlds, and then of course has the low light capability as well. I love it, and I'm so used to red dots. I got these and I was like, this is great. I give it to a couple friends that shoot guns, and the first thing they do when they draw it, they're like, oh, that's fast. Because the ghost ring, if you were, in the rear is nice and big, and then you have a big enough front sight that it fits in, but it's not huge, so it's easy to line up. But then being able to be precise with it as well, I really think it's awesome. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put my aim cam glasses on so you can sort of see my sight picture. Now it's not gonna be precise with the aim cam because I have to shoot, and so you're not gonna see the exact lineup, but we'll at least see what we can do and get some rounds on target, and we're gonna do it with both sight pictures. So now we're gonna go with that speed sight picture by just putting that dot right in the middle of the circle and just put a couple rounds center mass of the steel targets. And my first shot, the second shot I kind of slapped off. We're gonna transition a little bit. So for 15 yards and some speed shooting, it snaps right in. And that's what's neat about these sights. It's not like it takes a big learning curve. You can give it to a beginner shooter and have them fire, and they'll be able to snap right into it, at least in the middle of a torso. So now let's go into just precision mode using that top, equal height, equal light, kind of that second sight picture. We'll go headshots on that guy on the right. Just take it. Okay, that's easy. Let's hit the paddle, just because I want to shoot more. I finally got it over. Okay, now I want to try to hit the paddle with the big open sights and just see, because I don't know how the look. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it hits well. Oh, missed the last one there. So either way works, but it's a lot easier on your eye to have that second sight picture. So let's test it out on paper. All right, I know gear guys may wonder, what are you using? Core competition belt and Works holster. This is their outlier. So the light, that's all, it focuses on the light, so I can put a light on any gun, so it's like my go-to holster. All right, so we are going to go with the big open sight, so a circle in circle. We're gonna use that for our center mass. We're gonna take a couple rounds, so we're at 10 yards. So that dot completely covers it though. So it's good, but I think we can be a little more precise with those top dots because this front sight completely engulfs that 2-inch spot at 10 yards. So now, let's see, take my time. All right, getting boring stacking them all in the dot. But that's the beauty of both sight pictures. And so if it was a self-defense scenario and you needed to just see, especially at dark, you can just pop up and shoot with that middle open ring pretty fast. You can have precision right away just by changing gears a little. It's really neat, and it's really kind of solved a lot of... At this point, I don't see why anybody would want anything else. When I was installing these, I was concerned because with some sights and from some companies, they're weird height and they're never zeroed for what you want. And this is just straight out of the box. Everything's in the bullseye, but it's also in the bullseye here. So I was afraid with 2 sight pictures, we would have a shift. But no, they must have done their research on this because it's just point and shoot. I didn't even adjust it when I got to the range. When I installed this, I said, yep, that looks about centered when I installed the rear sight, screwed on the front one. And by golly, it worked. All right, we're gonna try 100 yards. Nice. Okay, 100 yards with irons, that works. 165, we have a big steel buffalo. Sometimes it'll blink, but that's good. I don't know, we're gonna just shoot at it and see if we can get it. No call. I'm gonna aim about a foot above it. Oh, I heard the target below it, so these are dropping more than I thought. So when you know your hold and hold enough, that was over 2 foot a drop. Let's try again. Okay, the 2 foot a drop for a 160 yard buffalo. This next one I may need help for, then we're gonna have to resituate a camera. 200 yards downrange, I think it's a 2 foot, maybe 18-inch round target. I've got a spotter today because when you don't have an impact berm, it is hard to see where you miss and walk it in. But here's what I'm gonna do. So instead of using it like this and hold over where then I can't see where I'm even shooting, because it's gonna drop by the calculations, this hollow point's gonna drop about 5 feet. So I can't see my target if I'm holding over it. What I'm gonna do instead is use those cool little notches and frame them at a different spot and find if I can frame up higher where the notches at the bottom come in to the dot and then hold around the target where I can still see everything. Let's give it a shot. Spotter up. Right side, nice. Okay, should we just stop there? We probably should stop there, but let's keep going. Oh, that wind makes it fun. Anything there? Left side? There we go. Cool. Nice! Well, that's 3 rounds in there, and we still have rounds left. So, shooting at 200 yards with iron sights, practical? I guess if that's all you got, but otherwise it's kind of fun. And then, you know, if you got sights like these, you can really put it up on your friends that are like, you can't do that without that red dot. Watch this. So guys, if you're looking to upgrade your Glock sights, I can't recommend it enough, honestly. Of course, red dots are awesome, but hey, you would have backups on that red dot anyway, and this would also be a great choice if it co-witnessed fine. Go to northforestarms.com and you can get 10% off your order when you use promo code TOPSHOT10. I remember thinking when I saw the price, I'm like, wait, you have 3 tritium inserts already. So it's definitely worth it, and it's an awesome design too. They're USA made, you have true glow tritium in there, and 4140 steel carbonized case hardened components. So thanks for watching today, guys. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.